Hi, I'm Kevin with Lumbermen's Outside Sales Building Materials, and with me is David Vanderweel, owner of Big Rapids Cash and Carry, located right here in Big Rapids. David, we've been talking about just common questions you get when someone comes in looking for decking or to replace their decking. What is another one that you hear quite often?
A really common question we get, Kevin, a lot of the times is, so made the decision with my spouse or significant other, we're going to replace the deck.
Yep.
But do I have to replace kind of the substructure or the support structure as part of this process? So what we kind of talk people through is, you have treated wood right now on your joists and your posts, but if you can easily pull up a couple of deck boards, see if they're rotted or cracked or split, or with a flashlight do a decent inspection if you're a couple feet off the ground.
Sure.
Shine a flashlight down there and take a look. But we also recommend for just your replacement deck boards, a wonderful product that you guys offer. Can you kind of walk us through that?
Sure. So when you guys take off your deck boards, all those joists have holes in them from where your old deck boards were fastened. So there's a product that we offer that you guys stock is this Protecto deck joist tape, and it's simply deck joist tape that would actually just go on the edge of your joists, and what it does is it seals all those holes that were there previously. It protects the board because you are putting down a 30 to 50 year deck board, composite or cap polymer, on an undercarriage that has to last that long as well.
Right.
And so when it rains and that water sits underneath that deck board and on that joist, you want that protected, and that's what this deck joist tape does. Aesthetically, it looks nicer if you're on top of your deck looking down between the boards. It helps hide the fastening system as well. It's so for a low price, it's not expensive at all. It's just a nice way to protect your deck so it lasts longer and aesthetically looks better.
Well, I think you bring up an excellent point. So if they're replacing their current deck and it happens to be wood, it may be 15, 20 years old. So their support's at least that, unless it's a second generation. If it's second generation, you're looking at almost 40 years. You bring up a great point. You're putting a new composite, for example, on the board that has another 25 years. You know, this is what today you can see over, 60, 70 years. That moisture just adds up and can wear and tear, and this tape is a fantastic product that we recommend to anybody redoing their deck.
Absolutely.